my video, just remove the auto zoom.
All right. Howdy, everybody. Steve is configuring his video. I am getting children to bed. It's all sorts of fun on a Saturday night. Welcome to Step Into the Portal. Here we are back from the Con of Heroes in Roseville, Minnesota. How are you tonight, Steven?
I am doing good. I'm actually just came back from a power walk. So
Nice. Wow.
yeah, trying to keep,
walk.
yeah. Well, you know me, I like my little power walk. So always some fun times.
Oh, it wasn't a judgment. It was just a fun thing to say.
Yeah.
Power walk.
Power.
Yeah, you were doing all your burpees and everything when we were together.
I know.
Staying strong.
Yeah, well, right now I'm just trying to try to build up there. I accumulated a lot of extra padding over the last couple of years, and I'm just trying to make a change.
There you go.
Focusing a little bit more on
love it.
Having a superhero bod to go with the superhero mentality.
There you go. Howdy, John. Howdy, Matt. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday night. I never know if people are going to show up on Saturday night or whatever, but they seem to enjoy it. I'm here I didn't even remember that I'm wearing a Capstone game shirt, but I'm all ready to go.
Oh, there you go. I'm wearing a wife beater, which is not significant to what I do in my free time.
Oh my, there you go. Thanks. Yeah, it is weird that those shirts haven't changed their name.
No,
maybe we just need to change the name ourselves, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably what it comes down to.
A T tank top.
Tank top. I know that's not what they're like officially called. So
yeah.
All right. So what do you think of the Con of Heroes? That was like your first gaming convention, right? You've gone to some for other things like Comic-Con or things like that.
Yeah, I've done a couple of things like that where I was representing other companies, like mostly automobile industry and stuff like that, and mostly sales. But this was my first time actually participating in an event like this, and it was super fun meeting all these different people from every different background, playing with some passionate people. And I think that's one of the fun things about this game is you meet people that are as passionate as you, which makes it so much more fun.
Yeah, for sure.
And it wasn't all about, it wasn't about winning or anything. It was just, getting together and playing the game. So, which was great.
Yeah, it was funny how it was like, hey, I want to play a game with you next. Oh, I totally want to play. Save me the next spot, right? And so you're finishing up one game, but the people at that game were not offended that you were like finishing with them to jump to another group. It kind of made sense, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was kind of doing that, except that campaign. When they did that campaign, groups were generally locked in, which was fine. Made sense.
I think we have some chat here. Some of us have no life. I think that was in response of your comment of, I don't know if people are going to join us.
Yeah.
And then Jay's like, the worst named piece of clothing ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Oscar Cruz, señor Cruz, ¿cómo estás? Representando a la gente latina. Ustedes son los que estás bien. Excited to see y'all play live. Where's Brian? Where's War Machine? There you go, eh? So Brian,
not a super sad story for Brian, but an unfortunate story, right?
Yeah.
So not only were we at Con of Heroes and Brian couldn't go, but then some kind of windstorm, tornado thing ripped through his town and took his power out the entire week. He got it back on Friday, so he has power, but he has no internet, so he couldn't join us.
Yeah.
He's many good wishes go out to Brian and his family as they kind of work through that. It's obviously, one of those things that's clearly very survivable, especially in this past week's events, but annoying nonetheless. I do not blame people for being annoyed when their power is out, because that's just how we're used to living. We're not used to living without power. We don't have structures in place.
True. It's crazy. Like you go back, when there was a power outage, you're like, oh cool, let's break out the candles, we'll play some games, right, and stuff like that. Now kids, I listen to like I remember I was running a kids camp and we had a power outage. And then all of a sudden, all the kids are like, oh, it's like the world shuts down. I'm like, I'm not connected. And then they just go into burst mode. Oh, yes, Matt, they did let me into the US.
Hey, Bahamut Dragon Lord, thank you for our cool items. Where did I put mine? Right?
They added the retro in the
I got mine here in my deck. right here. Bahamut made these for us. So sweet.
Oh, where's my Steve Carrier?
I actually, because it doesn't have the back, and I use clear backs, which I guess I really should not, because in all tournament games, clear backs are not legal.
It's not a tournament game, Brandt.
But it's not a tournament game. So I can't put this in my deck. I guess I could put a proxy behind it, but I would know. So I just have to put this on the side. And when I play a helicarrier, I swap it in.
Yeah. Yeah. Brian's okay, Oscar. He's probably going to join us in the chat. Oh, no, he doesn't have internet. So he doesn't want to use his Wi-Fi. Yeah. He doesn't want to use his data for one of our streams.
All, so. Yeah. All right. Who else is here? Oscar, Matt, Bahamut, Jay. All right. I think I said hi to everybody.
There you go. But there's also 12 other people on there somewhere. Over the rainbow.
Yeah, I was intrigued by Con of Heroes. Like, do I want to play Champions over and over again? And I love the game, but I was surprised that I really did.
Says the guy who bailed for 2 days. And
I didn't bail for 2 days.
To sneak off with Caleb in an underground Lord of the Rings game.
I did play some other games, but I was surprised when I came back. I kept wanting to play it and whatnot. It was fun. And it was also interesting. Like, I would say, I don't know, let's say I played 15 games. I would say 11, 12 of them were standard. Like, it was just nice to just sit down with people. It wasn't about the challenge. It was about the table. People came over to your table. Although I'll tell you, one of the best games. Well, I loved that game where I Ultron.
Was I there?
Ronan. Oh man, you were there, but you were grumpy. It was Grumpy Steve.
Oh yeah. Well, that was the last
you were
game
so
of
tired.
the last
it's funny
night.
though, because usually I'm the one who gets tired and grumpy, and you don't, and you were absolutely there. You had been pushed to your threshold.
I was
such
exhausted.
A long game, but it was super fun.
I was like, stop killing Ronan. Enough. Just kill Ultron.
But the second to last game I played was so fun. I played with Sko, and it was Thor Aggression, and it was this deck that I'm going to play right now. So I'm really excited to play this deck again. But it was a really
Thor
fun
Aggression. You're not playing Thor Aggression.
Game. And what?
You're not playing Thor Aggression.
It was Thor Aggression and this deck that I'm going to play right now. And in addition to Thor, also Ironheart Leadership.
Oh, okay.
He played Thor Aggression.
Okay.
And yeah, we played Mutagen Formula, and it was like, I was like, I'm sorry. He's like, you don't have to apologize. I was like, I'm sorry a second and third time. He's like, why? Because I'm going to stay in Alter Ego and play a symbiote suit, and the extra card goes to you. But it was perfect. Like, we recovered everything. I did a push ahead on turn 3 to clear all the threat and flip down, and then it was over. He dive bombed and killed everything, and it was
that dive bomb with the home technique. I'm going to be showing that today.
Yeah.
Home technique. I'm just running 2 dive bombs because we don't have that many minions. The scenario we're actually playing with Zaz, which punishes electric resources. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, we were trying to think like, standard 2, expert 2, or should we play this with, you had said like Kree militants. And then I was like, we got to play these new modulars. I was looking through and I was like, we got to play modulars we haven't played, So that's where I switched it up. I have no idea how hard that one is. It seems to punish lightning bolts, so I thought that would be rough on you. But I
not so much because most of my deck is physical. But
there you go. So there's that. So we were given a little bit of a challenge. So on Monday after the con, I hung out with One Stop Co-op Shop. So Peter, Terrence, Barrett, and Colin, and hung out playing games with them and everything, and just driving around or driving over there. I said, man, Ironheart staying down is just so powerful. Where couldn't you do it? And Peter was like, well, with Iron Man, who also generally has to stay down. I know there's a way to get 4 items out and flip up, et cetera, et cetera. But in general, you're trying to stay down. So he said, Expert Klaw would probably be one of those examples. That would be tough. I actually went to the Facebook group and said, hey, when do you stay in Alter Ego? So several people mentioned the decks that always stay in Alter Ego. I was just looking for true solo. I kept it simple in that sense, because in multiplayer, especially in 3 and 4 players, somebody can always stay flipped down, I think.
Yeah.
So it's not really a thing. So we're going to try it in 2-player here. That's our challenge. Stay flipped in Alter Ego turn 1.
Turn 1.
I think means we both have to flip up turn 2. So we'll go from there. So why don't you show off your deck, and then I will show off mine.
All right. So we have a few comments from Anket, and then that's Steve Carrier Life, hey? Now we need the Steve Mansion to complete, and then Bahamut Dragon Lord was he already has a bunch of ideas, so looking forward to see that. So let's see my deck right now. All right.
Well,
so
and then there's also Everyday Steve.
Everyday Steve. Oh yeah,
I don't think that card is going to get played nearly as much as Mansion and Carrier. So unfortunately, I'm not sure that it's as worth it.
Yeah. All right. So I want to build up really, really fast. So obviously I've got my hero kit here, and I am running a ton of resource cards. The reason why is because I really want to build fast. So I'm running all 7 double resources that are available. Not only am I running those, but I'm also running triple meditation. Now, this is twofold. One is to get one turn 1 and maybe turn 2 to be able to put something down that's expensive. But after I'm flipped, they're also mental resources that are going to help trigger the home technique. So twofold. All right. I'm also putting a bunch of extra support cards and upgrades. So I am running an endurance and an ingenuity. That again is a mental. So I basically have mental guaranteed all the time with ingenuity. Team building exercise, it's going to help pay for my dive bombs, which is great. 2 plasma pistols, just to have a couple more weapons faster. Aside from that, I am running a hand cannon, and again, it's another tech, martial prowess, and home technique. Obviously, these cards are going to make short work of everything. And then we got the Steve Carrier, the Quinn Carrier, and the Avengers Mansion for more support and more draw. I'm running only 3 allies, Thor, Throg, and Hulk, just because these 2 guys come in with a tough status card, which is great. And Hulk has the 5 HP, which can soak up probably 1 or 2 villain attacks. And then finally, this is my cleanup card. I'm going to have 2 dive bombs, and I think my camera went blurry, and that's my crotch. And there we go.
Oh, you added that to the deck?
Yeah, I added the 2 dive. Yeah, my crotch. Yeah, I added my crotch to the deck.
Well, that's good. So,
hey, we got Deskry. Oh, Deskry, I have to go on Discord and answer you. I know you send me a couple messages, but I don't get my messages straight up from what's it called? From Discord. So I have to go and look for them. All right. So hopefully I can fix my camera issue, and it's going to stop, but it's kind of acting weird. So I might just switch cameras and go off for a second, and I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Oh, I'm zoomed way out. I might actually zoom in. Maybe to here. And we can do it this way. We're a little slower, a little lower key than normal. I cannot figure out this lighting, so I apologize for it. Actually, it looks pretty good. This is the spot that's tough. I've lost a light on this side, and I'm in my attic where there's no light. Hey, Deskry, thanks for joining. Hey, Theodore. Yeah, we're not tier list people, so you can check them out in all sorts of different places. But what is your tier list? Ranking heroes and villains in terms of how good they are in optimized decks and difficulty for the villain. So what you can go do if you want to see me is you can go to the Man vs. Meeple channel, and I give you my top 5 favorite heroes, although I do not do it by power level. So that's over on Man vs. Meeple with Ryan. We also filmed many months ago favorite villains, and so that one is there. But we're just not tier list people because we like the challenge of take Valkyrie and Hulk and win everything. In fact, we did Valkyrie, Hulk, and Thor versus Hela with the Galactic Artifacts or something. No, that was a different one. No, it wasn't Galactic Artifacts. So we did that because we like the challenge of all those things. So we're not as Mike Roch. There you go. We're not as into the tier list thing, although we totally get why people do it, and we think that it's great that they're doing that, but we're just not going to be doing that. So, all right. So here is my Ironheart deck that I absolutely adore. So in here, I've got Go for Champions, Push Ahead, 2 Go All Out. So the Push Ahead and the Go All Outs are, the Push Ahead is remove threat equal to you have to exhaust, and remove threat equal to the sum of your stats. Go All Out is exhaust and deal damage equal to some of your stats. So, 1 Push Ahead is all I need. 2 Go All Outs are all you need. I mean, honestly, you could probably get by with 1, and when you just get it, boom. But there's 2 there. 3 Meditations, because what I do is get her built. This is the key card. I think Steve would call it the money card. This card, I feel like it's best on her. I mean, I've played it all weekend at Con of Heroes. It was so much fun to lay this card down, especially at 3 and 4 player games. So good. Solo, I think, is where this card struggles.
I don't know if it struggles that much.
And the campaign, it struggles horribly because you get 2 encounter cards and minimal bonus on the first turn. Certainly the expert campaign where there's so much stuff going on. Ingenuity, the Champion's Mobile Bunker is where you're going to be able to rotate for other cards that you need. So it's not an always, it's just something that's there. I'll talk about in a second. Steve Carrier, Steve Mansion, an R&D facility. So originally when I posted the deck, I had 2 R&D facilities. I tried to get the deck down to 40 cards because I know people love that. So you could add a second one because it's more build that you can wait on for a bigger turn, but I think 1 is fine. It's not really going for like 1 turn kill. It's just super effective. You can use it on the other player. You can use it on an ally like Thor when he needs to push through. So that's the idea. And then 7 resources, which people are like, are you sure you need 7 resources and 3 meditations? Yep, because all these can be used. I can rotate them with the bunker. I can use them to cash in. And worst case, I can just pump them all into Moon Girl. This is the card that is silly. But after you play her from your hand, draw 1 card for each mental resource you use to pay for her. So if I use all my resources to pay for her, I just draw cards all the way through. So if I don't need these cards,
it's insane that they didn't put a limit on that.
Yeah, well, and we know that, right? Bring it. We've seen all the cards that are unlimited, and it gets out of control.
Yeah, but Bring It. Okay, just in its defense, Bring It has a very dangerous downside. Keeping 8-9 minions in front of you will eventually kill you.
For sure.
Moon Girl has none.
Right. I mean, even Rocket can't really play Bring It other than to get 2 or 3 cards, right? He's not stacking everybody up.
Exactly.
So, it really has a limitation. But yeah, Moon Girl has none. I mean, she either should have just said draw a card if you paid a mental.
Yeah, but
or just draw a card for playing her.
The best was Kennedy Hawk and me. We were playing. He was playing Peter Parker, and I challenged him to stay in Alter Ego, and he was playing with Moon Girl with the Ally Recursion deck, which is regroup and all that stuff against Sandman. It was just stupid. So he always had like 15 cards in hand. It was just insane.
So Agent 13 is to push the resources, and Snow Guard is just very versatile. So then the 5th ally really could be any of these. I was originally playing with Cloud9 and Falcon because I wanted to play with the 2 cards, and with Go for Champions, they give me more people that could block and they could push. I think Falcon's really good, especially with that Champions bunker. I can cycle if I don't have a lightning, because basically when he attacks or thwarts, then I can spend a lightning to ready, so I could ready Ironheart. So it's a great end game card. But I found I was not playing him very often. It's just, and by the time I could play him, I wasn't doing a whole bunch. So I liked Cloud9 because she. What are you saying?
Yeah, no, I had the same feeling with Falcon. I was like, he's great. He readies me, but by the time I can play him or I put him down, I don't need him.
Yeah. So Cloud9 is kind of a simpler. I have the double blue resources, so she's easier to get out. So this was kind of my go-to. But honestly, in multiplayer, I think it's just Maria Hill. And the other one is just White Tiger if you're playing expert, like just more card draw,
More card draw.
So I don't know. I mean, in 2-player, it's tricky. It's probably Maria Hill to help the other player, but White Tiger helps me build,
Yeah. Who's your 4th one? The 4 one?
Agent 13.
Why do you need 13?
She is going to ready the helicarrier and the facility.
Okay.
I mean, she's a push. You don't need her, but if you don't get other things to build early and you get her down and then you get the helicarrier, you're just doing that much more. It works,
Yeah.
It works for sure. I mean, she also thwarts for 2. So if you're trying to stay flipped down, you get up, she thwarts for 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think I'm just going to White Tiger and not give you any help.
That's perfect.
And away we go. But yeah, you could rotate through any of these. I think could be fine. And in solo, I'd probably favor these ones, although White Tiger's hard to not favor.
I know you're trying to limit to 40 cards, but you could easily add Maria Hill in there and just be like, whatever.
Yeah, I figured people like to see 40 card decks, so I tried to get it down there,
Yeah, I get you. So this guy's saying, 15, even Rocket 18, with the symbiote suit would Bring It and then his Schadenfreude, he can just heal back up.
That's a great combo.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that, giving him the suit so he has the 10 health.
Yeah.
Which basically takes away his biggest issue, right?
Yeah, and then he becomes a 24 character, HP character. So
all right. So I think that I want to go first so that on turn 2, I go second. You clear some threat, I flip up, remove it to get progress counters. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
So I'm going to be greedy here, and I'm getting an armored guard, which is silly.
All right. Well, I got some resources if I can find some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 2 of my allies. So I'm going to pitch Throg and Hulk. I'm going to pitch my 2 out of my 4 allies. There you go.
Power shuffle this.
Perfect. And then I'm going to do my futurist. There you go. Oh, and I got Pepper Potts. Oh, so I got my helmet or I get Pepper Potts. As much as I want Pepper, I have 1. I would have 1, 2, already 3 armor pieces on turn 1.
I mean, you are staying flipped down.
I know.
You should have had the other person put Maria Hill in their deck.
Yeah.
Then you could have played them all. So for people who haven't seen, I always call her Riri, and I totally should call her Ironheart. I don't know why I get stuck in some characters' alter egos.
Yeah.
So she has 3 forms, and she gets progress counters, and she can level up. So on this side, it's basically the same. You pay a mental. When you get to level 2, you can pay 2 of any resource, which you're never going to do. And on the last level, she can pay any resource to gain a progress counter. The other side is where it's the difference. Her stats change. My camera won't focus well, so it'll be hard to see. But her stats go from 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3 to 3, 2, 3, which is crazy. And then she can spend 6 progress counters to move to the next level. And at the 3rd level, it is not an attack and it's unlimited. You can spend a progress counter to deal 2 damage, which is
so one thing you did forget to mention, every time she levels up, she also gets a +1 to her hand size.
Plus, yeah, so she starts at a 4, which is why I really want to level her up turn 2 or get the symbiote suit on her. That's basically the goal, is one of those 2.
All right. So we are also playing on standard 2, expert 2, or did you switch that?
Nope, we're not.
Oh, chicken.
You told me not to.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Really?
I said, should we do this? And you said, no, you should add Kree militants.
Wait. I'm pretty sure. I thought we were going
to do both.
I thought we were going to do
Kree
both.
militants and do standard 2. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do it now because they're all the way downstairs where I don't know where they are. So
all right, that's fine.
Minutes to do it. So unfortunately not happening. All right. I didn't draw much here. I have Agent 13 in my helicarrier. So I could not.
But you have your 2 armor pieces, which is good.
Yeah, they're not great early though. So I'll probably play the Steve carrier and then play the Jets, which gives me +2 health and removes threat equal to my level. Oh, but that doesn't let me build any progress counters.
No, I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised.
So I guess if I played the 2 here, right, then I could use a progress counter.
That's kind of what I was thinking. And
well, at least I really want to get her built. That is like the thing. Get resources and everything. This isn't helpful for staying down. I haven't done anything.
No, that's what I was actually thinking. If you were going to be playing the what's her face there,
Agent 13.
Yeah,
but she can't ready anything. Just play her to remove threat.
Just play her to start removing threat off the defense network.
So if I paid these 4, I'd play her. Then I'd spend this for my counter and put this one down. Oh no, then I'd have to hold this in my hand.
Yeah, it's not super optimal.
Yeah,
I think we're fine. Like, I think putting those 2 resource cards, you go up to 14 health already, and then you have ways to catch up. You know,
it's funny. I usually have a meditation. I have something I draw through, and that was a very bland opening. So there we go. Trying to show off the deck. Bland. Opening.
Well, that's what happens when you try to show off. I am going to show you how this is done. I'm going to exhaust and meditate to play Pepper Potts. And then I am going to use an energy to play a plasma. And then I'm going to play a power gauntlet. I'm going to pitch a repulsor blast. Actually, I'm going to overspend. And I'm going to leave it like this. And then that is our first turn. Boom.
Nice.
And then we draw. And
so I'm still 6 on this side. That's one of the keys. I got my suit and I got a photon beam, but I can't get both of those down. That's annoying.
It's a good thing I play first.
Yeah. All right. That's okay. I can build the suit and then save the photon beam for the next turn.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. All right. We are adding 2 threat, which I guess I'll just use a die.
Yeah.
All right. Then he is going to scheme against me for 2. +1 is 3 to go to 5. +0 against you for 2. +2 is 4 to go to 9. That's 9 out of 12. So we could have a little bit of trouble here.
We're only in trouble if we draw into the advance.
And it should actually be at 10 because it should be +3.
Yeah.
And then we each get a card. So I get a weapons runner, which will surge into an assault, which will surge into, an armored
another
guard.
Clown.
There you go. The clown counter is strong. And you get an illegal arms factory. So that's actually a pretty good amount of annoying stuff.
Yep.
All you.
All right. Well, are you going to need, how much help are you going to need?
Help with what?
Help with anything.
I mean, basically, I'm going to flip up, put a suit on, and then ping a tough, kill this guy, and remove 1 threat. So 4 threat off of this would probably be the biggest key. I mean, this is popping.
Yeah, we're not dealing with that right now. All right, so this is what I'll do for you. I'm going to use Pepper Potts to generate 2 and 2, and I'll have an Avengers Mansion. I'll look at my top 3. All right, so I get a
not let me put a Steve carrier out. It was impressive.
I know. Sometimes I wonder. All right, so I could play this, and I could play this, or I could play this. All right, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pitch the dive bomb and the power of aggression. I'm going to flip to hero form. I'm going to spend 1, 2, and 3 to play a Quinn carrier and an endurance, so I can go up to 9 + 3 is 12. All right, I'm going to remove 2 threat. Let's see if we can avoid the main popping. So I'll remove 2 threat from the...
Oh, you want to take the extra card?
We don't have a choice. There's a crisis anyway. So yeah, we have to take the extra. Can you?
I mean, I could thwart for 2 and remove 1 here if you get rid of 2.
Oh, okay, well, let's do 2 then. Yeah, okay. I will let you draw a card.
Okay.
And I will remove the tough from one of your armored guards. And then I will ping for 1. But I will only have a hand size of 3. So I'm going to be very diminished.
Got it. All right. Well, I'm going to spend this mansion to gain a progress counter. I am going to flip up. I am going to use 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 to play a symbiote suit. So now I have a hand size of 5 and all my stats are +1 and I have 24 health. Then I will exhaust to remove 2 threat and use my jets to get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
So we don't have to deal with it. The main scheme is going to pop. And I will exhaust my blasters just to get rid of this.
Or do you prefer to kill one of the minions in front of you? Well, actually, at 24 health, it doesn't really matter, right?
Doesn't matter, yeah. Plus, I can kill him if I draw the attack card.
Yeah. All right.
I'm actually going to get rid of Go All Out because I certainly don't need to deal 9 damage.
Right. Well, I will most likely flip down the next turn.
Still just not drawn. This is impressive, actually.
Yeah. Eh?
So I'm going to photon beam one of them out of there to get 2 progress, and then Ronnie Williams, and then I'll be able to get there on turn 3. But
Oh,
not so
that's gonna be
good. Not
harsh.
so good.
Not a good start for our champions. All right, let's see what Klaw has.
Right. So this thing pops right off the bat.
So I get a minion.
And you get a weapons runner.
He will not surge because
we put him into play.
There you go.
All right. You are getting attacked by Klaw.
I'm just going to take it.
All right. So he's going to hit you for +2, so it's 3. And then 1 from the weapons runner.
So I'm going down to 8.
Yeah. I'm probably going to get exhausted. Nope. If you have at least 2 lightning resources in your hand, put them into play engaged with you. I have 1, but not 2. So there goes Zizax. And I get a +3. So I get hit for 4, 5, 6, 7, and I am at a low 17, looking to recover.
Yeah, you should. So 3 cards.
Card for me. Hey, here's another card for you. Always play the suit on the other person's turn.
The best way to play it.
All right, you get assaulted.
All right, just bring it.
All right, hits you for 6.
I'm down to 2.
Then Master Plan is going to definitely try to mess with us.
Oh my god.
All right, and my card is Zap. Take indirect damage equal to the number of lightning resources in your hand. If your identity was dealt 1 or fewer damage, this card gains Surge. Well, guess what? I have 1. Surge into Caught Off Guard. Ouch. So I'll get rid of these blasters. Lose 2 health. All right.
I'm drawing a card. Oh, it's a home technique. Oh no. But I can actually play the home technique.
So I'm guessing that I need to stay flipped up and you need to flip down.
Yeah, I'm at 2 health. So yeah, I'm
probably where we're at. So I will photon beam. I guess I get rid of the guy in front of you so he doesn't steam.
I'll take care of the guy in front of me.
All right. So I'll get rid of this armored clown. And that gives me 2 progress counters for defeating somebody. It deals, sorry, I should tell people what these do. It deals 4 damage and gives you a progress counter, but 2 if you kill something.
Yeah. Now we have to take care of that crisis or we're out.
My plan, I can't. I can thwart for 3.
All right. So
and I can play Ronnie Williams, but I can't do anything until
the
next turn. So
I'm going to kill the dude in front of me.
Okay.
I am going to generate a mental with a meditation and a supersonic punch to play the hone technique. I will remove 2 threat from that crisis. I will flip down, look at the top 3. And there's the armor. And I will get a mental and a physical to play the armor and go to 8 health.
Excuse me.
All right, and now things are looking up.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
There you go. So 2. Oh, and I have the dive bomb too. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So there's a moon girl with no mental resources to play her with. There's a Tony Stark AI, which will be clutch. Man, I did not draw the flyover, so I'm gonna have to try to get that between AI and Moon Girl, I guess.
So my turn is going to be playing probably another pistol, ingenuity, and then I'm going to be playing into a dive bomb, which will deal 11 damage to Klaw and 5 damage to every minion. Oh wait, I have to be aerial. Hopefully I'll be able to be aerial.
Sounds good. All right, so 3, he's attacking me for 2 plus 4 is 5, 6, 7. So I actually am down to 7.
Ouch.
In striking distance. And then he's scheming against you for 2 plus 3 is 5, of course. So this goes to 8 out of 16. And then we get cards, and I get the extra card. So he heals 2, and I take 2. Down to 5.
We might just lose here.
I know. Armored Guard. And your card is Business Problems.
All right, I'll just exhaust. Actually, no, I will not exhaust. I will, what does it say?
Exhaust each upgrade you control.
That's fine. Because my upgrades do nothing right now.
Got it.
All right. Now we have to clear that crisis. That is
I mean, I technically can on my own.
You got the crisis? All right.
Right, but then the threat is still at 8.
All right, I'll see if I can take care. All right, so I will exhaust Ingenuity, Pepper Potts to play Ingenuity because I have a double. 1, 2, and 3. I will. Oh no, the stupid gun. I'm gonna get the gun instead with the Stark Tower because then I bring back a tech upgrade. Darn it.
Draw with your mansion.
All right. I'll just take
draw with your mansion.
Do you need it?
No.
All right, I'll take my mansion, which is in a Steve carrier. All right.
Okay. I said clown 2, Bahamut, so it's at least 2.
All right. So I got double resources here. So this is gonna.
Eric says he hates it when things are called clowns. Sorry, Eric.
Eric Weaver.
Yeah. It's an armored guard or AKA an armored clown.
All right. So here's what I can do. So I have 1, 2. So I can only play this if I'm aerial. So there's no point of doing that.
No dive bomb?
I can't dive bomb right now. So there's no point of dive bombing. And so the hand cannon is actually, because I was like, oh, I get Stark Tower. I'll just go get my boots and become aerial and I'll be fine. But I drew into the hand cannon.
But I gave you an extra card.
How?
You drew a card with your mansion.
Yeah, that's my mansion.
Right, but then spend it. Oh, the hand cannon is already in your discard pile.
Yeah.
It was in your hand.
Because I did my futurist ability. That's why.
Oh, got it.
And my my reactor, my ready, is down.
Got it.
Okay. So, and my helmet is gone. So everything is gone.
Camera also went blurry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Nope.
All right, we'll play. Okay, I'll play with my camera in a second. All right, since I can't dive bomb, all right, let's just start putting some stuff. I'll put the Stark Tower. Stark Tower will bring back a hand cannon. I'm going to spend 2 for a hand cannon with 3 counters on it. And that is my restricted limit. But now I'll have a hand size of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is there another one I can play? I think I'll just put a Thor into play, and I'll keep my dive bomb. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play a Thor who comes in with a tough. I will flip up, and the thing is, I can only remove 2 threat from. Oh, I could remove from the acceleration.
Well, no, if you remove 2 from Defense Network, then I can remove 3 and 2 from the main.
Oh, let's do it. Done. And I'll keep a dive bomb to clean up your mess.
I'd like to flip down, but that thing's going to be real close.
It's going to be super, super close. And I have a Thor blocker for you. So.
Okay. So I'll put down my Stark AI. This lets me draw 2, keep 1. There's, oh man, it's 2 good ones.
Oh.
But I have, what's her name? So I'll be good. So I will then play Moon Girl using the 3 mentals, draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, still nothing. I needed the one that removes 3 threat. Okay.
Well, you still have it. Moon Girl.
Yeah, no, I have it. 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
That clears it. And then Moon Girl removes 2 from this to go to 6.
All right. I think we'll be able to come back into that.
The question is, can I flip down? Probably not.
6 plus 3 is 9. We haven't seen the advances yet.
Yeah. All right. So then I can use Go All Out and Stroke of Genius to play the command bunker. When I play Stroke of Genius, I get my 5th token and draw a card. And there's my photon beam, and I'm 1 resource short of being able to play it.
Oh, no.
Do I have any double resources left? 1, 2, 3. Nope. Because I could use the bunker to try to get a resource.
But it's discard 2 to draw 2, right?
Right, but I could replace meditation with a double and then play this.
No, how?
if I drew 2 cards and one of them was is it discard first?
Yeah. Or is it
draw 2 cards, then discard 2? So I would draw 2, and if one was a double, I'd get rid of meditation in the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a mess.
Yeah, hey,
so if I flip down, this is going to go to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if we draw in advance, we're done.
Yeah. And is there any advances left?
That's a good question. There are 2 advances left.
There you go. So easy peasy. We're not doing that.
All right. Done.
All right.
Do I rotate these 2 cards? Probably not, right?
I think you keep one of them, but
well, I could use the bunker just to see what the next 2 are.
So funny enough, I didn't need I could have given you that extra resource.
There you go. All right. Well, I got 2 photon beams, which I didn't realize there were 3 of those.
Yeah.
3 of those and 2 of the flyovers, I assume then?
2, 4, 5.
Still didn't get a flyover, which is what I need. But we'll get there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1 is 5. So I have a 5 hand size. All right. So I still don't have my aerial, but I think there's my rocket boots is the last card because is the only one card left. So I knew
Brian got his internet back.
What?
Brian's got his internet back. He's in the chat.
Oh, he's in the chat. All right. Hey, Brian, we miss you, buddy.
We're dying. We needed one person to flip up. All right. So this is going to 9. I didn't actually hear what you said because I was looking at other stuff, Steve. I apologize.
Oh, you're good. No, go ahead, my friend. I will take the first hit. Hopefully it's small.
Oh, what's your health?
I'm at 8.
Okay. He hits you for 3.
I'm down to 5.
Right.
I'm putting Thor in front of you.
Okay. He hits Thor for 2.
He laughs.
I get hit for 1, 2, 3. I'm down to 2. But I got Moon Girl to block. Unless I get a gang up, then it's rough.
I think I already saw it go by, but I'm not sure. Is my camera looking better or?
And both advances went by on the flips.
All right. So that means we were going to get it. And we might still get it.
We told them, Brian, that you had lost power. So
everyone's in the know.
Yeah. So yeah, that staying down turn 1 definitely like popped that scheme and everything. So I'm not sure that's optimal for 2 players to stay. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. It was that was the challenge. That was
sure.
That was Peter's challenge.
And I'm not saying we're gonna lose it. I was just saying it's tricky. You get an armored guard. Some people call it a clown, and he has retaliate. And then vengeance. So he's gonna attack me.
And you got to put Moon Girl in front.
And Moon Girl will block.
And then he will deal damage. So you will have to put a threat.
It goes to 10. That's 2 less threat removal. Yikes. All right. So first things first, I am going to exhaust in order to remove 2 threat. Bring it down to 8. I will Stark AI. And I will keep the flyover.
Oh, nice.
Then I will photon beam. I guess the weapons runner. So he's out. I gain 2 progress counters.
Are you going to level up twice in the same turn? That would be amazing.
I will spend them to ready and level up. So when she goes to this level, she levels up. The next one, when she levels up, she also gets a tough status.
That's good.
Then I will remove 3, 4, 5 threat. Bring this down to 3.
Yeah.
And I will spend 2 to do flyover, which removes 3 threat and gains 2 progress counters.
There you go.
I will flip down and use Ronnie to heal.
That's amazing.
There it is.
I will draw my card. Actually, yeah. Do I draw my card? Yes.
No War Machine because we're already into the game, but we are excited that Brian has his internet back, and we will.
I will need a card, my friend. And you are first player, so make sure you switch that token around. All right. All right, so I have a dive bomb, but there's two things with tough, and I think I have a solution for that.
You should have guns, right?
I do have guns.
Thanks for joining us, though, Brian.
The what?
I was telling Brian, thanks for joining us. Brian, do you want to like comment on our game? You can come in the Zoom if you want. But if you just want to relax and watch, that's fine too.
I think maybe just that's all he wants to do. Maybe all he wants to do is have some fun. And I have a feeling he's not the only one.
There you go. 16 people. Hello, everybody.
All right, I'm going to go to 6 because now I have my trusty rocket boots. I'm going to keep that dive bomb. I'm going to go 1 and a meditation for 2 resources. And I'm going to play my reactor, and I'm going to use Peppy Potts and Power Within All of Us to play another powered gauntlet. And now I am full gear. All right. So what I am going to do now, since you have managed the threat so well, I'll just keep this plasma pistol here because why not? Oh, wait. I will punch with my gauntlet for 1 on the tough armored guard here in front of me.
Got it.
And then I will hand cannon him for 3 damage.
Done.
I will ready and remove 2 threat from that immortal claw. That's what hurt us the most. Getting that add more. And then I will also deal 1 damage on your clown, armored clown that has tough. So now you can kill them and get more progress counters. Or
yeah, I mean, the key was that we didn't get advance. If we had gotten advance, I think we would have lost.
Probably. All right, we're good. I'm going to be doing some home techniques now. I have a hand size of 7, so I'm pretty much laughing from now on.
And I also have a hand size of 7 currently.
Can you go up to 8?
No. Cackling. Ah! No. There it is. It cut off. I didn't even hear it.
2, 4.
No problem, Brian. If you want to, I gave you the link to the Zoom, but I totally understand if you just want to relax. But I just figured I'd throw it out there for you. All right. So I actually don't have too much, but I have this push ahead, which is probably going to be the key to just clear the main scheme or clear this immortal claw.
Yeah.
And then I'll drop down brawn. So that's basically going to be the idea. I mean, if I could level up, great. If I can't, no worries at this point. Like, it was a little slow getting to that level, but now it's fine. I have perfectly fine stats. I don't need the one that deals damage everywhere. You're going to dive bomb everything. So
yeah,
doesn't matter. All right. We are adding 4 threat. It'll be funny if you like double advances here lose after we got it under control.
All right. Did you deck out 2?
Yeah.
So we have 5 cards. All right.
Did you flip down? No, you're up.
No, I'm up, but I only have 6 health.
Are you blocking with Thor?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's hitting you for 1. Hold on. Are you first player? No, I am.
Yeah.
Plus 2. There goes Shadow, which we also didn't get. So that goes to 7. And then my armored guards have no thwarting.
Yeah, that's the best. Did you? And you added 4, right?
I added 3. Oh, 4. 8. I looked at his strength. All right, then he's attacking you, and Thor's jumping in front.
Jay picked up on that Sheryl Crow thing.
Oh, all I want to do.
There you go.
Fun. All right, Thor got hit for 4.
Yeah. All right, he's out.
All right, and then we get 5 encounter cards.
So it's a good thing that you're getting 3.
First one is every card in my hand is a lightning. I can discard a card I control with a printed lightning resource or take 2 indirect damage to get rid of it. So I don't have a card with a lightning, so I have to get rid of 2. And I got the same thing again. And then I got air static. Wow. So this is an environment. When the villain phase begins, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. We can either discard a card with a printed lightning or take 2 indirect damage. So I could take 6 indirect damage.
That's a lot.
You got a gang up.
Oh, and that might just be the end. I have to defend. I have a defense of 1.
And he hits you for 3.
So I take 2. I'm down to 4.
You get an armor or weapons runner. And the defense network is back.
All right. Awesome sauce.
All right. Passes to you.
All right. So what is that when the villain phase begins or the player phase begins?
When the villain phase begins.
All right. I'm
going
to
draw. Have a card you control with a lightning or a card in your hand.
All right. I am going to draw a card.
And I'm going to Tony Stark AI. Oh, man. I hate getting rid of that energy.
I'm going to spend 2 for a team building exercise. I'm going to team building exercise and pepper pots and an ingenuity to go aerial. And then a Quinn carrier. So that is 4. And I am going to dive bomb with a hone technique trigger, which is going to deal 11 damage to the villain.
Nice.
And 5 damage to everything else.
There it is.
So that takes care of that. Since I'm aerial, I will also do a supersonic punch on him for 8.
You do have to take damage. He has retaliate.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you're going to supersonic punch.
Yeah. I'll go down to 2.
Okay.
All right. Do I have any technology in my bin? No. I will deal 1 damage with my plasma pistol. I will ready and remove 2 threat from the crisis.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I will flip down. And I have to discard something with a lightning resource, right?
Choose to either discard a card you control, so not a card in your hand. You do not control cards in your hand.
Is it an action or a hero action?
Hero action.
Okay, so before I flip down, I will get rid of one of my armored gauntlets and then flip down to get rid of that. And then I will look at the top 3. I have a War Machine. I think I want allies here. I will keep a strength. Discard 2. I will use Stark Tower to get my powered gauntlets back.
Yeah, it does add the damage. They didn't realize that hone technique would add the damage to dive bomb.
So I will use that for meditation, repulsor blast, and play my gauntlets again. And then I am done with 2 health remaining.
Okay. So this says I get +1 to all my stats. Does that include recovery?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to recover for 4 to go to 8. Then I'm going to use R&D, Sector Scan, which I know you love that card. Go All Out, and Stroke of Genius to play Brawn. When I play Stroke of Genius, I draw a card and gain a progress token. Then oh man, this is so close. If I use Ronnie, but I've got shoot, I've got to do it this way. All right, meditation to gain a progress token and Ronnie to gain a progress token.
So now you're at 6.
Yeah, I was thinking I needed to heal, but I think I'm okay at 10, and I got Brawn. Brawn will clear this defense network.
Yep.
I will move to this side, and I will use, unfortunately, I can't do this new and improved. I will spend my 6 to ready. Oh, I'm going to tough.
And you get a tough.
Gain tough and go to level 3. And then I'm going to use new and improved, power in all of us, and Brawn gets 1 resource if he's exhausted.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use that. Ooh. I wonder if before I did that, I should take 2 damage to get rid of 1 of these.
Yeah, I think you should. Yeah.
I won't get rid of the other just so my health isn't too low, but I'm going to do that first. Use his 3rd one to do push ahead, and I'm going to exhaust and get rid of 4, 7, 11 threat.
Booyah!
And this will clear 3 off of Immortal Claw.
Sweet. So that is looking pretty darn good.
That is how that card goes.
Yeah, so
I'll take the damage. If I get attacked again, Braun will jump in, and then I can take the 2 and ready.
Yeah, and I'll probably be finding all my allies now.
Now I have a hand size of 11, and I am just laughing.
You have a hand size of 11?
7, sorry.
There you go. And there's
I told you I was laughing.
And there's Hulk, 2, 4, 6. All right, so that's what I thought. I was going to find all my guys. Maybe I don't even go back up to hero form anymore. I'm just going to
The key with Hone Technique is it is aggression attack events only. So you can't use it on your hero events. That's the one thing that I think can be a little confusing is people are keeping attack events in their brain and whatnot. So you have to remember that.
Yeah, this was our turn to we came right back into the game here.
Yeah, we should be in relatively good shape, minus some sort of chaos. All right, and we'll have to get rid of this probably here so that we can start dealing damage.
Yeah, I think I can.
Are you gonna be able to heal up?
I'm down. I'm down. So.
Okay. Are you gonna be able to heal up in general?
I'll be able to go to 5.
Okay. 2 plus. Do you have 2 lightnings in your hand?
Oh, I do, sir. I even have 3 lightnings.
So he comes into play. So 2, and then another 2 from him is 8. He is attacking me, and I am hanging tough. So I get hit for 3. And then we get cards, and you get 2.
Yay.
It is a sonic boom.
All right. Unfortunately, I will exhaust 3 resources. Okay. 1, 2, and 3.
So you can heal.
Yeah.
All right. And then we get this feedback loop, which is each player must place threat here equal to the total number of lightning resources in their hand and on cards they control.
So, oh my God.
2. And you have 3, you said?
I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. And I have 2 is 9. So that goes to 11. Holy cow. And I just lost that card.
Like, dang it.
All right. And then my card is a minor setback. So I get another card because I don't have any tokens.
And it shuffles back into the deck as well.
Yeah. All right. And I got zap, take indirect damage equal to the total number of lightning resources in my hand. So I take 2. If my identity takes fewer than 2, then I draw another card.
Read your card in front of you.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so I take 7. All right, so if I put 5 on me, then I have to put 2 on Braun and he's dead?
Yeah, or else, yeah, you're down, yeah.
Wow.
That was out of the brutal.
All right. So Tony Stark AI, draw 2. I get a mansion, which is kind of a weird card for right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a Stark Tower action. I'm gonna take a futurist action. There's my my helmet.
Man. All right, so I'll use a go for champions and a photon beam. Hold on, how does this guy work? He gets plus attack and plus X hit points or X to the total number of lightning resources on the cards the engaged player controls. You control 7? No, so minus 4. 3 in your hand, 4. So he has an 8.
Yeah.
Holy cow. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. I can get rid of 7 threat off of this, which is not enough.
Why don't we just clear? Let's start clearing some of those other side schemes, like the main scheme or.
Yeah, I can't do it super effectively. I've got 3, 7, and then that makes 10. So unfortunately, I'm like 1 short of everything in a meaningful way.
Okay, I see what you mean.
So I could play Helicarrier. I guess I could do the mobile bunker.
Yep.
Draw 2. I get a meditation and a patriot.
That's good.
So I'll get rid of meditation, I think, because I don't think I want to exhaust at this point. And I'll get rid of Go for Champions. I'm not going to have any blockers for you.
That's fine.
So I could play Patriot, I guess. So I'll play him and I get +1 thwart. So now I can thwart for 5 to get rid of this. He goes down to 16. Then I can use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to clear the main scheme. And gain 2 progress counters with my flyover. And then I'm 1 resource short. I could photon beam your guy. If you already drew your mansion?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So I guess I flip down. I can't get rid of this thing, and I heal with her.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, my wife is just talking to me. 2 seconds.
Oh, gotcha. So I'll flip down and heal. They'll go to 3. Before I do that, I can put 4 damage on him. Well, that was cool because Zizax messed with us. The first time through, he didn't do much, but this time that card and him and these messed with us. So it was good to see how he can mess everything up. Good turn. Thanks. We're trying to get, I think our last turn was good. I thought we were back in it, and this messed us up pretty bad. I think Steve will be back in a minute here. So yeah, how many people have played Ironheart? Have you enjoyed her thus far? I really like her. I think this deck is really good. This was a tricky challenge. Klaw just takes so much to overcome, and then staying flipped down.
Oh yeah, I know. He really punished us. So I'm going to recover, go to 5.
This will be a cool game if he pushed us to the brink and we come all the way back. I'm not sure health-wise if we can survive. But I have Patriot to block for you. I don't know if
you flipped down, right? How much threat is on the main?
0.
Oh, so you got rid of that. All right, cool.
That's the key, but it goes up to 4 anyway.
All right. So I'm going to spend.
And if you get rid of, oh no, as long as you have cards in front of you.
Yeah. He doesn't have retaliate, does he? He doesn't have retaliate.
He doesn't have retaliate. I put 4 damage on him to try to help you out.
All right, I'm going to spend 3 to play a Steve carrier, and that is for a Steve person, just so you know.
Got it.
I'm going to use Steve carrier and team building exercise to play Hulk. I am going to use. Oh, I can't go aerial. Darn it. Pepper Potts to play Throg, which is going to come in with a tough status card. And then I am going to use actually, I can't go aerial, and there's only one place to remove threat. So I'll keep my helmet for next turn. And I'm going to do a repulsor blast on him for 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 5 damage, and I get an extra encounter card.
So how many cards? You have 4 cards in front of you that have lightning bolts?
Oh, shoot. I just added 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5. He has
10 health. Okay, 9 is perfect then. You killed him.
6. Sorry, 6.
Oh, he's got 1 health left then.
Okay, pew pew with my gauntlets.
Woo.
Well, technically, I'm in hero form there. And then I'll arc reactor, remove 2 threat from that side scheme. And that's it. All right, so my board is looking pretty dumb right now. There's so many cards on the table.
What is your health, though?
I'm at 5. Don't worry about me.
No, that's our tricky spot right now. Do you have blockers?
I have Hulk and Throg.
Oh, perfect. All right.
And then I think
thank you. And Eric is joining us. Eric played with us at Con of Heroes, and he says he is loving Ironheart. Me too. And that I'm not lying. I know we're on camera. That was the slowest start she's ever had.
Oh, I know, it's crazy.
It's like, I drew no meditations. Like, I didn't draw any stroke of genius. I probably should have gotten rid of Agent 13 right in my opening hand. Now that I'm thinking about it, that would have been my best first move.
I think so, but it's okay.
She might not even be in there. In fact, when I think about it, maybe I pitch her and then add Maria Hill.
Stroke of genius.
That's probably the better idea now that I'm thinking about it. But I mean, the deck has worked fine. So the fine tuning of those things usually hasn't been a big deal. But
no, we're good. 2, 4, 6. I have my 7 cards.
Now I have a blaster and I've got 2 of these things if any enemies come up. Otherwise, I'll put a helicarrier out. I've got snow guard, and then we start having blockers, and health shouldn't be an issue. So
yeah, I don't think we need to flip down that much. That being said, you 100% have to get rid of that card in front of you.
Yep, I know. I had 1 health, so my options were die or leave it.
Yeah.
So I chose to leave it. That was my choice.
That was your choice.
Yeah. I just need to push ahead and I can get rid of that.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So he's scheming against me. I was first, right?
I believe so, yes.
2 plus 3. That goes to 9. Ugh. So now we'll get the advance. He is attacking you. Are you using one of yours to block?
Yeah, Throg is tough.
All right. And he takes 3.
All right. He's tough.
2, 3. Oh, there's an advance.
Yeah.
Saw 1. All right. We can get rid of that. That's got 5. Claw's Vengeance, random card.
Yep.
I can only think of one that would annoy me.
That's one?
Not it. Nope.
Oh, okay.
I think I want these blasters to get health.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's attacking again. You want Patriot?
Hulk. No. Hulk will block.
All right. And it is, if his activation deals damage to you, so he takes 2.
That's what Hulk does.
That was a pretty reasonable turn.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to call for it. Well, it's my turn. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and get rid of that retaliate.
Okay.
I am going to spend 2 to play a plasma pistol. And we can start dealing some more damage. I'll save some cards for you because you seem to be needing it. All right. I'll use a meditation to go aerial. And I'll use War Machine to play my helmets. And I'm just 1 pair of boots short. So the helmet will remove a threat from everything.
Okay.
So that should line you up for a flyover for that one.
Got no flyover. I got 2 photon beams.
All right. I can remove 4 threat from something.
Yeah, I guess just the Arms Factory, right? Since I don't have anything.
Okay, yeah. So 4 threat. You'll be able to handle the main?
Yeah.
And then I have 4 extra damage from the gauntlets. Okay. And then
he's down to 12.
All right. So since he's down to 12, how much threat is on the main?
8.
All right. So I'm going to stay up this turn. And you have my carrier and my Avengers Mansion.
Nice. I used the mansion for a draw. I got a new and improved.
Well, that's perfect. You can get that flyover. You can get something else. Yeah.
Oh, right. And then I will heal with Ronnie Williams. And I will heal myself to go to 9. Mm-hmm. I will flip up and use my mobile bunker and draw 2 double resources. So I'm going to get rid of Snow Guard for now. And actually, I'll get rid of both of these photon beams.
Makes sense.
The progress counters. And then I will pay 1, 2, 3 for Moon Girl.
Yep.
And I'm not going to use the new and improved and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. There's the flyover.
There you go.
I don't even know how clutch it is, though.
Well, you just want to get some progress counters, right? Because it's going to be extra damage.
Yeah.
And or if you can deal 8 damage, then you can draw. Are you an alter ego?
Oh, shoot. Before I played Moon Girl, I got rid of this.
And took 2. And you can't play Ingenuity unless you're a genius.
Oh, thank you. All right, I will play my blasters then to give me 2 health. I think it's just going to be the key right here.
Yeah.
So then I think I can white tiger. What happened?
Mark's like, Steve has so many cards on the table. I thought you guys were just starting and showcasing your decks.
And I will draw 1, get this card. He goes through.
Yeah, this is a superior Iron Man deck.
All right. And I get another card from White Tiger. Man, it's funny that she's not Avenger locked.
Yeah, you think so, because she's pretty darn good.
Yeah. All right. So I have this flyover, but I think if I knew and improved.
I think you're better new and improving.
So I get the stroke of genius. So new and improve will ready me, give me a tough status card, and let me go get a card of my choice.
Did you use my helicarrier?
No.
So you still have
Hold
that.
The flyover. Yeah, sounds good. All right, so stroke of genius will draw me a card and give me a token. I will ready, tough, and go get a card.
Yeah.
Which maybe is just stroke of genius.
That would make the most sense.
So then I can clear 4 threat myself. Now it's weird numbers though, huh? 4, 7. All right, I got this.
Yeah.
3 plus 2 plus 3 is 8. This clears. I get 2 tokens for clearing it, and I get a token for playing Stroke of Genius, and I draw a card.
Beautiful.
I deal 3 damage to him. He goes to 9. I clear 4 threat off of this. 5, 6 to bring it to 4.
Makes sense.
And I leave Patriot because I think a blocker is better than 2 threat removal.
Yep.
There we go.
All right. So, and you didn't even use my Steve carrier. That's the last time it comes to use it.
I just used it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I used it to hold the flyover in my hand.
All right, there you go.
All right, this is looking good. What we got here? That's crazy. Thanks. I assume you were talking about my turn specifically.
What are you talking about? Your turn.
All right, so we're going to 5 threat. And he's attacking you.
I'm laughing with Hulk.
All right. And he hits Hulk for 6.
Well, Hulk is not laughing anymore.
I will block with White Tiger. Tough. I guess I won't block with White Tiger.
Duh.
So he hits me for 4. I am no longer tough. And then we get cards. 2 and 2. Your card is this crazy one that makes you have all lightning bolts in your hand. Weapons runner and an armored clown.
All right. I will have to flip down. I do need to get
Hey, Shadow of the Past.
Hey, finally. Finally.
Thought it would avoid us.
Finally, it's happened.
Hers
to
is
me.
not
What's
bad.
happened to me, but
as far as I remember. So this character has a tough, while she has a tough status card, she gets +1 scheme and +1 attack. After the villain phase ends, she gets a tough status card. And then over here, while she is in play, the card has a hazard icon. While she's not in play, it has an acceleration.
Yeah, that's all going away in 2 seconds.
It's not too bad. It doesn't do anything initially. The tough would be the only annoyance. And then some cards get shuffled in.
That's better for us.
And Master Plan is semi-annoying.
Oh my God, that is annoying.
So these are 8 and 8. I don't think I have a go all out, but I've got 13 threat removal on the board.
Yeah, you're good. I'm going to draw my card. It's a double resource again. Dang it. I'm going to use Ingenuity to go aerial. And I'll try to help you a little bit. I'm going to call for an action and then remove a threat from everything.
Okay.
And then I will ping the tough off Lucia von Bardas.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. At the end of the round, she should have got a tough.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'll just take it. And I'll just get rid of, if you want, I can get rid of her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or
I don't need these tokens anymore. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But we want to try to flip Klaw here as quickly as possible.
Oh, really? To end the game? Or?
Yeah, you want to finish this, right?
Because we're winning. Gotcha.
Yeah, we're winning.
I didn't know because there was. I guess this is our timer, right?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, if we flip them, let me go down this last turn. So I'll no, I can't help you right now because you're first player. But I'll kill my weapons runner for 2 damage.
Oh, you're doing all this on your turn. On my turn.
On your turn, correct.
Are you taking 2 damage or you can't?
I can't take right now.
Oh, you can discard a card you control with a lightning. Do you have a gun?
Yeah. No, but that's an alter ego action, right?
No, it's a hero action.
Oh, that's a hero one? All right, so I'll deal 2 damage to something else, to Von Bardas.
Okay.
I will get rid of a pistol to get rid of that.
Done.
All right, and then now it's your turn.
Are you? Oh, right. You can't flip. Gotcha. All right. Man, it's funny. I have a push ahead, but I almost don't need it.
That don't need it. Just rock it. Yeah. I can give you my Steve Carrier.
All right. Well, I will
grudgingly.
I will use your Steve Carrier to play a Steve Carrier.
There you go. And it better come back to Daddy.
And then I will put. Oh, I got to get rid of somebody, right?
I guess Moon Girl.
I mean, they're all good, right?
Yeah.
So Moon Girl, I'll get rid of 2, and I guess gotta deal with one of these. So I'll get rid of this one to play Snow Guard, who I will give Thwart to, I guess. Makes the most sense here. So she has Aerial and Thwart, so she can thwart for 3, and then White Tiger can thwart for 2 to get rid of this.
Nice. All right, cleaning house.
My Photon Blasters will get rid of her. And then I guess I didn't save myself that one. I mean, I can either go for champions or push ahead. I guess push ahead makes sense to get rid of this.
Yeah, might as well. And how much is on the main?
4, so I can clear 3 of it, bring it down to 1.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just
so I'll use my Steve Carrier, which is funny. And then I'll play push ahead to get rid of 11 threat, which will clear this one.
Sweet.
Done.
All right. Well, how much health does he have?
9.
All right. Let's just bring him to the brink. Supersonic
just bring him to 1, so we'll try to bring him down. I mean, it's 44. It's a lot.
All right. I'll deal 1 damage to him. So he's down to 1.
You dealt 8 damage to him.
All right. I will remove.
Oh, you have a guard.
Oh, shoot, eh? I will punch my guard for 1. And then, oh, that was dumb. I forgot about the guard. You know what?
I could leave what's her name out and kill your guard.
Oh, yeah. Let's just do that. Because then I can kill her after that, right? With 2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said,
So this thing kills your guard.
Yeah.
And they're punching him.
Correct.
He's down to 1.
He's down to 1. Throg will get rid of Lucia von Bardas.
Badass.
Yeah. I'm going to spend 2 to play another pistol, so I'll be able to get rid of the tough as well. I will go down, look at the top 3. Oh, I have a dive bomb. I want to keep the dive bomb. So I'm going to keep that dive bomb. I'm going to recover, go to 8. I'll start tower. Do I have anything to bring back? I don't even know if I have a pistol left. And then it's all damage cards. So I'm just going to discard my hand.
Okay.
and then I'll just keep 2 dive bombs and kill him.
There you go.
For next turn.
Yeah, I got a photon beam and brawn, so there's 7 damage, 10. Attack, that's another 3. This is a bunch, another 4.
I have another dive bomb, so
you've got 20 and I've got 20, so now it's finding the other like 6 or 7, right?
Yeah, I have 2 dive bombs and I have another card here, so.
All right, so this goes to 5 threat.
Yeah.
He's attacking me.
Oh, here, I'll put Throg in front.
Okay. Throg is dead. He schemes against you. For 2 + 1 is 3. It goes to 8 out of 16.
Oh yeah, we got this.
And then we get cards. 1, 2, and I get another one. All right, he attacks me again. I'll throw Patriot in front of it. And there's an advance. And this goes to 9.
Yep, because he dealt damage.
And then I get a weapons runner and an armored guard. That's annoying.
This is so annoying.
All right. And he gets he can stun us.
All right. I'm going to look at the top 3 cards and give you another encounter card. There's my other dive bomb. And then I got to go back. I never got my second pair of boots. I'm like, I've been flying crooked this whole night.
I'm going to use my AI.
I'm going to draw another. Oh my God, I drew into it.
You drew your boots?
I just drew my boots.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to exhaust to play Thor. God of Thunder. All right. And I am going to San Francisco. All right. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to use. Who has the guards now?
I have 1 guard. I can leave the weapons runner in front of me.
All right. So what I'm going to. No. I'm going to use Ingenuity to go aerial. I will ping off the guard, the tough from the guard. And then I will use.
I can use my blasters to kill the guard.
Shh.
Are you over killing? I don't know what you're doing.
Well, yeah. So I'm going to use team building exercise, my helicarrier, and I'm going to dive bomb for 11 and 5 off of everything.
Duh. Oh wait, no, he's at 1.
Oh, he's at 1. All right. So I'm going to. That's what I thought. All right. I'm going to ping him for 2, which takes him out.
Flips. He goes to 44.
And a tough. I will ping the tough away.
Okay. I'm going to show it.
All right. I'm going to remove 1 threat off of everything.
Is it showing? Make it shine.
It's shiny, baby.
All right. Sorry. What you're doing? 1 threat from everything? I got distracted.
Yeah. And then I'm going to dive bomb to do that exact thing.
33. These are all dead. I forgot you had dive bomb.
All right. I am then going to.
Are you doing a second dive bomb?
Of course, baby.
Thanks, sugar.
I am going to dive bomb again for 11 damage, plus 5 off of everything. Pepper Potts is going to give me my rocket boots, so I go to 9. I'm going to ready up with my thing to go to be aerial, and I'm going to punch for 3 with my hand cannon.
I got to deal 19 damage because you just dealt 25.
There you go.
All right, I got 3 with the blasters to go to 16. I got 3 with myself to go to 13. Let's see, what else do I have here?
If we need 3 more damage, I have Thor.
I will. Oh, got it. Oh, you might as well, right?
I don't know if you can do it.
Oh, I can do it. So hit him for 3.
Okay, I'll hit him for 3.
All right, he goes to 10. I will Champion's Bunker, keep the double, get rid of that, and something else. I don't need Agent 13. I don't need Flyover.
Yeah.
All right, then I will Photon Beam him for 4.
Oh, you already had the damage.
I know.
Oh, but you have like 10 of these 2 damage cards that are just sitting there.
These things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I knew I had the damage. You didn't seem to know I had it. Braun will come out, hit him for 3, and then I will utterly annihilate him for 12 damage with all these progress tokens. Ooh, there was a guy at the thing who had 21 tokens in front of him at one point.
Oh my god.
42 damage.
It's 42 dinos.
That was I hate saying impressive because it's us, but like that was cool that we just went to the brink and showed you can come back.
Yeah.
Right? And like these two characters are just classic, like how she follows Iron Man 2, but like the end game damage is just out of control.
Yeah, yeah. And it was all about, once you got control over that scheme. And that was funny because you had one big push event, the push ahead?
Yeah.
So I think maybe next time if we do this again, we'll add a second one.
Right. I think I would switch it. I never played Go All Out. So for a scenario like this, so that it's a good point, right? Is you got to know your scenario for deciding between these.
So one push
I was thinking of getting a turn where I could do like this. Yeah. But it just wasn't worth setting up here. With the facility. I don't even know where it ended up. But I give her +1 to 2 of her stats, then boom, boom, hit for that twice, readying with new and improved.
Oh yeah. And that turn where and again, you weren't able to build any counters for like 3 turns, and that is huge.
Right. No, it was rough. The first turn was weird. I this ended up being really good to get down, and luckily since I played the blasters, I lost them to that caught off guard, so this stayed in play.
Yeah.
So it ended up not being bad, which is kind of key, right? Like you got to know. I don't know. I guess I talk about it a lot with the Star-Lord rush deck. Yeah. I was telling a lot of people, and they're like, "Sure, but it's like a 1-trick pony," and I'm like, "It's not. It's a 3-trick pony." So I'm not saying if you build a deck well, because some decks, like a Voltron deck, is basically a 1-trick pony. Your only other thing you're trying to do is survive, right?
Correct.
So like the Voltron Captain Marvel works so well because Spider-Woman is a survivor.
Right? David's like, are we playing another one? I don't think so, David. I already have my wife looking at me weird, so just like, again. So.
But anyway, like the Star-Lord speed one, it can draw Star-Lord's cards to deal damage. It can draw allies with Blaze of Glory to deal damage, or it can use allies with Go Down Swinging. And the probability of drawing any one of those sequences is very high.
Yeah, the more versatility you put in your deck, the more the chances they'll line up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, in solo, I think Agent 13 was a lot better than she was here.
Yeah, I could have told you that, but
don't be an ass. She worked great when I played.
I know, but that's the thing. The difference between solo and multiplayer, a card that looks, oh my god, this is super efficient, goes downhill real fast.
It was more just having another card for meditation. So I had 3 meditations, so it was like more of a way to be able to play her. You know what I mean? In case you need something else. Now you get Helicarrier down, you get her, whatever. I mean, I didn't play an Avengers Mansion in this one at all.
No, you didn't.
But that's what it is. It's like all these resources you could eventually get there. But once you tip Klaw, it's over. I mean, Zax was the one that hurt us. We had Klaw under control, and that guy was a monster.
Oh, that one where you took 7 indirect damage.
Yeah.
I thought you were dead. I was sure you were dead. I was like,
so that was cool that we shuffled him in and he ended up causing us trouble. I mean, in my mind.
Yeah, no, definitely. When I came down to 2 health, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks,
hey, David. Oh, he's saying good evening. See you. Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, he wanted.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna do a second one. Because this is what we were trying to do, and we did it. So check out these decks. Check out Hone Technique and Dive Bomb. It was definitely very popular at the con.
Oh, of course,
with good reason.
Any aerial character does that, and that's just a mega blast, right?
Yeah, and it's cool to see Ariel get love.
Oh, I know. I'm super glad, and especially with the new leadership cards with Cloud9 and then Snowguard. I don't think Snowguard has a restriction on her, right?
I don't think so. She just is a champion.
Yeah, and then Vivian's a champion as well. So that's pretty fun. Yeah, there's a couple of cool, like I really like
Yeah,
Cloud
Vivian
Nine.
would have been a cool one because she could have. I don't actually know what she would negate here. I guess
Well,
she could just negate Crisis.
Well, the Crisis, and she also negates his Retaliate, or she negates one non-elite minion's ability, I think.
Yeah, it feels like she's close to a staple card. Just what do you want to eliminate, right? Like,
but it's only for one turn.
Right, but there's always something. I'm saying, like a 2 cost. The tricky part is she thwarts for 2 with 2 damage.
Yeah, it's weird, but the effect is still there until
you have to do that on the next turn, right? So she comes in, she negates it. If she leaves play, is it still negated?
Yeah, it's until the end of the round.
So then she removes 2 threat.
So here's the fun part: you play her in leadership, and then you have a couple of attachments on the villain, and then you go negate, and then rapid response her back in. And you can have some fun with that.
I was going to say, or I guess it's not super helpful. You play Go for Champions, and then she thwarts for 2 and doesn't leave play, but that's not amazing. That's just a thing, right?
No, but removing like on Thanos, who has his thing, you know.
Can you get rid of Stalwart?
No, you don't remove his Stalwart. You would remove his
Infinity Glove.
No. You would remove the Infinity can't interact with it. It's a permanent.
Oh.
What's his helmet and his armor? They like poof poof.
Got it.
Yeah, you can.
You can get rid of those.
Cheeky things like that.
Nice.
Like Drang's spear, it is a non-permanent attachment. So he does lose Stalwart. So there's a couple things you can do with that. All right, I'm gonna head out.
Cool.
It was super fun. If you want to keep talking to the chat, but that was a great game. It did not last too long, which was good. It was like what?
It was awesome because we went to the brink. The staying down first turn was definitely a detriment.
Yeah.
So I think, normally, if we did this, we would be like, oh, we'll stay down, Brian, you flip up turn 1 kind of thing, right? If we had a third player, it would have been fine, I think.
Yeah.
Or I would probably just need to flip up turn 1 so Iron Man could stay down. Or you had 2 pieces, you could have flipped up turn 1 if we were not taking that challenge, right?
Exactly.
So you could flip up and then we go from there. Because
are those shiny sleeves? Are those shiny sleeves?
Yeah, I just shined him up.
Oh, look at you!
I don't really know where to do the light to see it.
Oh, you see it. You don't need to.
Shiny sleeves, make it shine.
There you go.
Sold now at the portal. Check them out.
Oh, there you go. And you got the fits too, which is great.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much, and then we'll play with Brian sometime this week.
For sure.
And we'll do. I think the next one we wanted to try was the Go for Champions, Go Crazy.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy to play Nova. I didn't know if you were going to play your Miss Marvel deck. Now you made a video for it, so I don't know.
Oh, I made that for Jetson. He was struggling, and it was.
I played that at the con with the follow throughs, and the turns were silly. The fun part was people were excited to watch those turns. They were not like, oh, this is too long. I saw somebody commenting on that, and I was like, no. At the convention, people were generally like, oh my gosh, check out this turn you're doing. Like, it was more exciting like that than, oh, you're taking all day, I'm bored, let me take my, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, especially when you, with that deck with Miss Marvel, is you can deck out twice. But the best, I'm pretty adamant about this, home technique and no quarter with Nebula, because she has the overkill and piercing.
So now all the extra damage draws
cards. Going straight to the boss.
Yeah, you just can't use Locust there.
Yeah, so you can't.
Which isn't a huge loss, but it's a thing.
Whatever.
That's how we beat Zola.
Yeah,
we played Zola at the con, and somebody was doing that Nebula deck and did all the damage.
Oh, well, that's that's the guy with the Black Panther. I forget his name there. Nate.
Yeah. I wasn't sure. People want their names on the channel, so.
It's a Nate on some random.
It is true. Random Nate. Nate was playing with us, so.
With a Black Panther awesome shirt.
That massively narrows down the Nates, just to be clear. All right. Sounds good. I'll chat here with if anybody's here. They're asking us how the con went, so I'll recap.
All right, man. I'm going to let you go. All right. Have a good night. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye. All right. Yeah, we talked about the con just a little bit. We went to Con of Heroes, and Steve and I roomed together, which was good. We met for the first time in person. The con was really fun. I wasn't sure what to expect. They did a good job. The first day we did an Ultron event, met the designers of the game, Tony, MJ, and Caleb came over. So we got to meet them, and Zach, who does various things for Fantasy Flight Games as well. I wish I knew his exact position, but I can't think of what it is. Was there. So that was fun. And we did that Ultron. We killed 1,250 drones, I'd say in about an hour and a half as a group, which included people playing at home. So that was really neat. And then it was just a lot of open gaming, and people coming in. Steve came in and played with, I played with a ton of people. So I'm not going to go through the list because I tried to play a game with almost everybody there, which was not true. I probably played with half the people. But yeah, the Fantasy Flight Game Center was really neat. And then the next day we did this campaign that they made, which I think we actually might do on the channel here if we get time to go through. So we'll go through the campaign that the people putting on the convention, the Con of Heroes people, made. And we actually only played 2 of those, and then we kind of took a break. The other people were playing for wanted to take a break, And then when we came back, everybody was still in the campaign. So then we were just kind of playing some free-form games and whatnot. And then I went to play some Lord of the Rings, just kind of switch it up a little bit. So got a chance to do that and came back. And actually talked to Christian Peterson. He toured me through Game Center. He was the original founder of Fantasy Flight Games. I talked to him for a while because we own a store, obviously, and he has a store. So we just wanted to compare notes and similarities, and he toured me through the whole facility, which was really fun. And then Sunday was open gaming, and there was games of like Side going on and Unmatched and Power Rangers and all sorts of other things. I mostly kept playing that. And then when it ended, we went back and played another game in the hotel to keep going. And then the next day I went over and played with One Stop Co-op Shop. One of them went over to their house and we played Death May Die, Cthulhu Death May Die, and Hour of Need from the Sadler Brothers. And we played Planet Unknown, had some really good burgers. And then Terrence and I drove down to the airport and flew home. And then I went to school the next day after flying in at 1:00 in the morning, and I was exhausted. I think I'm close to catching back up on my sleep. So it was really fun. I highly suggest the con. If you like Marvel Champions, it was great. The city was great. Lots of good things to do. So that was neat. Hey, it's BGL. You missed the game. We finished. Steve's gone. But we played Expert Claw with Ironheart and Iron Man, and we both stayed flipped down turn 1. And we managed to pull it off. It was extremely close. I think we felt mostly confident, but Zach's really did us in. We didn't draw advances, so certainly without advances, we did get a Shadow of the Past, but nothing early. So those things would have set us back. I don't think 2 players staying down turn 1 without having decks that focus on that really makes sense. But 1 player staying down turn 1 and solo staying down turn 1. But my deck really honestly just did not play like it normally does. And Steve had a good point that I should have had 2 push aheads and 1 go all out. Even though I didn't end up really using those cards too much, but I think they're still really good. It's the interesting part about the deck. There's a lot of cards that, like, if you use them, they're really good, and if you can get them played. So it is interesting. So yeah, you can let us know what your favorite Ironheart and Iron Man decks are. We're going to come back again next week and play the champions. So Miss Marvel, Ironheart, and Nova, if you have some ideas there. And we'll fight somebody where we can shuffle these 2 modulars in, I think will be the plan. And try to go for champion strategy. So that is that. If anybody has questions, you can put them in the chat, but I haven't seen any pop up as I'm jabbering on here. So I'm assuming since we finished the game, people are starting to head out and whatnot. So I will give people a minute and go from there. Awesome. Well, if you're in the area of our store, which I think most of you are not, but if you come through this area, it'd be really cool to have you stop by the Portal, which is in Manchester, Connecticut. It's right outside Hartford. We're halfway between New York and Boston. That's the easy way. It's like a diagonal, and we're right there on the halfway in between. And Tuesday nights, I am starting up My Hero Academia, which is a game that I adore, and they just released a new set. You can see an unboxing of one of the boxes. So we're going to be playing this every Tuesday night. I will be running that. And then Thursdays, once school ends, we'll be streaming from the store again. So you will see everybody's favorite Larry playing with me, as well as Brian, the store owner, and whatnot. I don't know when the next one is yet. Brian just got his power back. He lost power and just got it back like an hour ago. So we'll have to schedule with him. I'm pretty sure I'm recording for One Stop Co-op Shop Wednesday night. So that's probably out. Tuesday I'll be at the store. So it'll either be Monday, which will be interesting because it's the holiday, so probably not. I don't know. Probably Thursday, I guess, would be the first available day. So Thursday or Friday is when we will do that, I think, because it looks like my days are busy when I start thinking about them. So, all right, that is that, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. We had fun. There will be more games on the channel. We're just waiting to get everything set up at the store, but I know everybody here likes Marvel Champions, and I enjoy playing it. So we're jumping into it once a week here because it's still fun to get to play and everything. And I think it just makes sense. It's what's getting played, so it's what happens. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, I'm the Brandt on behalf of Steve, and we hope you step into the portal. Good night.